Hello students, today we will discuss importance of graphs in motion. This is an important topic for class 9th. So let's start. There are two types of graphs in 9th class, distance time graph and velocity time graph. So first we will talk about distance time graph. It is also known as position time graph, and or distance time graph is the graph between distance and time. So this is the graph. Its y-axis, along y-axis distance is taken, along x-axis time is taken. And see it at 2 points A and B when time is t1 and position is x1, when time is t2 and position is x2. There are 2 points in the graph, and if we calculate slope of this graph, then we will take a perpendicular on this vertical line. This is AC, and if we have to calculate slope of this graph, then it will be perpendicular upon base in this triangle ACB. Perpendicular is here BC, base is AC. So slope of this graph is BC upon AC. It will be BC is equal to x2 minus x1. This is x2, this is x1. If we subtract x1 from x2, it will be this. This is equal to BC. And AC is similarly T2 minus T1. So slope of the graph is change in position upon time, and we know change in position upon time is speed. So slope of distance time graph gives us speed. Now velocity time graph, as the name indicates, this is the graph between velocity and time. Here velocity is taken and this is time, this is origin, and graph is straight line. Inclined to time axis means velocity is increasing by equal amount in equal interval of time. Similarly, as we done in case of position time graph, we will take 2 points A and B here. A is when velocity is u, initial velocity, and time is t1. B is when velocity is v1, velocity is v, and time is t2. So slope of this graph is similarly BC upon AC, perpendicular upon base. BC is v minus u and AC is t2 minus t1. Students, v minus u is change in velocity, final velocity minus initial velocity, and this change in velocity upon time is acceleration. So slope of velocity time graph gives us acceleration. It's an important topic. And also velocity time graph, if we take area under velocity time graph, like if object is having constant velocity and object is moving with constant velocity, and we take 2 points A and B at time t1 and t2, and if we calculate area of this shaded part, it will be this AB into AC. AB into AC. AB is AB is t2 minus t1. AB is equal to this t2 minus t1, and AC is equal to this V, that constant velocity, t2 minus t1 into V. So time into velocity, and time into velocity is displacement. So area under velocity time graph gives us displacement. So what we had conclude here, position time graph and velocity time graph. Importance of position time graph is its slope gives us speed, and importance of velocity time graph is its slope gives us acceleration, and its area under the graph gives us displacement.